Did you know you could get a speeding ticket for driving too slowly in America? Or that strangers might smile and chat with you in the grocery store aisle like your lifelong friends? If you think you know what life in the United States is like, hold on to your expectations, because today I'm going to reveal the biggest surprises about American life that nobody told me before I moved here. Welcome to Moving to America, the channel where I share my experiences and tips as an immigrant living in the United States. If you've ever dreamed of moving here, are curious about American culture, or are already living stateside and want to see if your surprises match mine, you're in the perfect place. In today's video, I'll be sharing the jaw-dropping, confusing, heartwarming, and sometimes downright weird things that shocked me when I first arrived. Make sure to stick around. Some of these surprises you won't find in any travel guide. Let's kick things off with something that hit me the moment I landed: the size. Everything in America is huge. The portion sizes at restaurants, massive. Cars, practically tanks. Supermarkets are like small cities. I remember my first trip to an American grocery store. I wandered the aisles in awe, lost for what felt like hours. There are entire sections just for one type of product, cereal aisles that stretch for 30 feet. If you love choices, you'll be in heaven. If you find too many choices overwhelming, brace yourself. And don't get me started on the soda cups. A small drink in America is what most other countries would consider a large. Order a medium, you might need both hands to carry it. But the surprises go beyond the size of food in stores. Let's talk about greetings. Americans are famously friendly, but as an immigrant, it took time to get used to people smiling and saying, "How are you?" everywhere I went. At first, I thought everyone genuinely wanted to know how I was feeling, so I'd start to respond with a long answer until I realised it's just a common greeting, a fast way of acknowledging you. That took some getting used to, and honestly, as odd as it felt at first, I grew to appreciate that little spark of daily positivity. Now here's a twist: friendliness doesn't always mean friendship. Americans are quick to chat at the checkout or share a compliment on your shoes, but making deeper, long-lasting friendships takes time. It's not unfriendly, it's just a different rhythm. Social circles here can be formed through work, churches or clubs, rather than neighbourhood hangouts, and you might have to put in extra effort to break into these circles. One of my biggest shocks was tipping culture. If you come from a place where service workers are paid a full wage, the expectation to tip 15 to 25% is mind-boggling. The first time I got a bill at a restaurant and saw tip not included, I was so confused. I worried I might offend someone by not tipping, or accidentally tip way too much. Over time though, I learned that tips are how many people make their living, from servers to taxi drivers and even the person who cuts your hair. It takes some adapting, but soon you'll reach for your wallet with confidence. Speaking of wallets, surprise, the price you see on the tag is rarely the price you pay. Taxes at the register are not included in most states, meaning you can't just grab something off the shelf and know exactly how much it costs. That unexpected few extra cents, or sometimes dollars, can quickly add up, especially if you're used to all-inclusive pricing. Another major surprise for me was public transportation, or should I say, the lack of it. Unless you're living in places like New York or Chicago, you'll likely need a car. American cities are spread out. Sidewalks can be scarce in smaller towns and suburbs. When I first arrived, I made the mistake of not budgeting for a car, assuming I could bike or use buses everywhere. Lesson learned: public transportation in most American towns means you might be waiting a while or walking a lot. Now let's talk about something that absolutely delighted me: the diversity. America truly is a melting pot. Within the same city, you can find neighbourhoods with incredible Vietnamese banh mi, authentic Mexican tacos, Indian curries, Ethiopian injera, and more. I felt both welcome and at home, watching people celebrate different holidays, parades, and festivals from around the world. Of course, sometimes the diversity can be overwhelming, but it's this blending of cultures that gives America its vibrant energy. Another biggie: holidays and patriotism. The sheer enthusiasm Americans show for holidays blew me away. Halloween is not just for kids. Entire neighbourhoods become makeshift pumpkin wonderlands. The 4th of July has fireworks, barbecues and homes draped in flags, sports events, packed stadiums, face paint, and anthems sung with hand over heart. Whether you're a sports fan or not, you can feel the pride and excitement everywhere. And then there are the laws and customs, some of which can be very different from what you might expect. For example, drinking age is 21, not 18. In some places, jaywalking really is a crime. And if you're driving, always come to a full stop at stop signs, even if there's not a car for miles. The rules can vary not just from state to state, but sometimes even from one city to another. I can't forget to mention work culture, another area full of surprises. The American work hard, play hard attitude is real. You might find your co-workers eating lunch quickly at their desks, but they'll fiercely defend their weekends and holidays. There's also a huge emphasis on positivity, even in work emails. "Hope you're having a great day" is a common opening line. This attitude took me aback at first, but it really does help foster a welcoming environment. Of course, not every surprise is jaw-dropping. Some are quietly profound, like the number of opportunities to reinvent yourself. In America, it's common to move states for a job, start a new career, or go back to school at any age. People respect ambition and fresh starts. I found that sense of possibility infectious, and it's one of the things I now love most about living here. Now, I want to hear from you. If you've moved to America, what was the biggest surprise for you? Or if you're planning to move here, which of these surprises shocked you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're enjoying these stories and tips, give this video a like, subscribe to Moving to America, and hit the bell so you never miss an update. So next time you order a coffee the size of your head, remember, life in America is full of surprises, big, small, and sometimes strange. But for every unexpected moment, there's an opportunity to grow, connect, and find your place in this vast, amazing country. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep exploring, keep dreaming, and keep moving forward.